Hey, what is up guys? Looser Days here, and today, since it is close and, about to end of this current day, I haven't done a video yet, but I thought, I kind of like a set down commentary, calm type deal, little talk would be the perfect way to probably end this Saturday with a video like this. So, for about a week and a couple of days, I don't know, or so ago, most of you guys know that I became a Mindplex helper. And since then, you guys have, crushed, those videos and stuff that I've done recently, and the likes and stuff and the comments. I loved reading them and replying to them. And I just got off talking with a guy named Shifted. And if you guys haven't seen my YouTube banner, go check it out now. It was a fan-made banner made by Shifted. Once again, kind of duplicating my words here, but thank you for that. It looks really, really good, and he did a very nice job on it for being a new person with Photoshop. So, like I said, thank you once again. And ever since then, I met some pretty cool people like that, and they've all just been, great. Every single, person so far. And with that, I have seen comments, I've gotten Skype messages, mindplex.com, I've gotten messages through there, all of which, ask me about the application process, and they're all really, really good questions. And, I'm not going to, I can't remember this guy's name who said it, but, I'm not going to, keep it private either, because it's in one of the video comments and stuff like that, and you guys could easily find it. But, this man or boy or girl was talking about how, it's their 7th time, posting this application, but they just don't seem to be getting anything right. They said less detailed or whatnot, or more active and stuff like that. And, I've seen that, tips on the application process and, how did you do it? What was all, give me some kind of tips and stuff. And that is what I'm going to do now. But I don't think it'll take this whole video for me going down lists and lists, papers and papers, whatnot, of me telling you 100 different tips, that you can use if you wanted to become, a helper yourself. Obviously, basically, number one, you have to have a donator rank, but when you go do the application, just be yourself. To some, it may seem very, intimidating, to some that you got to go through these long, detailed, some personal, and really deep questions, and you just got to answer them with honesty. That is the best answer that one can give to someone who is looking to be a Mindplex helper. And that is how I did it. The only reason why they didn't, I had to apply 2 times, if you guys didn't know, but it was very simple the second time for me, because the only reason why I didn't get accepted the first time was because I didn't have any forum posts. I had 0, but after I got to about like 10 or so, I redid it, and then they accepted me. So that was the only reason why I got declined the first time. But they said everything else, was spot on. I did good, and I showed that, I was being myself, and I wasn't trying to lie about any sort of situations. Somebody was telling me, that on the application process, some people would lie about their age. And people were actually looking up tips, and I think I've said this in some videos or something maybe before, or when I was checking out the forums, there was like, this guy who said 13 or older is probably like the age limit, I guess, for people who would like to become a Mindplex helper, or should I say the most looked at. So if you're under that age, then they'll probably take a less likely chance, but if you sound, mature for your age, then I'm sure you would be just fine. Those are probably just the numbers and stuff that they look at just to make sure. And I'm just going to, block everything else out and just tell you something, very seriously. I don't know if you're going to like, this or not, but I think this is just how, some people are having, and I see it all the time in the forums, they're declining me 1, 2, and you know what? They're doing it for a reason. You're getting declined for a certain reason, and to be honest, I know it has like a 2-week deadline. Like, you can reply or apply to staff every single 2 weeks. If you wanted to, but I think if you do it 2 times and you still get declined, I think in your mind it should go off to be like, you know what? I'm not ready for this yet. Mindplex isn't ready to put me in this position yet, and I just gotta wait it out. I mean, that is honestly the best excuse me, advice that I can give you. I mean, just be yourself during the application. If you don't get it, do not keep, stressing yourself over it every 2 weeks. Let it be. Sooner or later, you will get your chance and you will have that time. I myself, when I applied the second time, I think it was 2 months later. Yeah, I applied the first time back in January, declined me probably the first couple of days, and then in March I did it again a couple months later. Like I said, there is no reason for you to keep boggling down yourself and worrying about something that may not ever happen. And I'm sorry to say that to some of you guys, but that's really just, I mean, if you do not think you're mature enough as yourself, how do you think you're going to be mature enough to help out as staff on a Mindplex server? And that's really all I have to say about that. I mean, I could have put a couple more points in, but this video is almost over and it's only a 7-minute Dominate video. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little talk that I had, little advice to give you guys who were wondering about that and tips. And that's really all I got to say. If it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Keep on smiling, guys. Like, truly. Positive attitude about things. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Like always, this has been Loose Fisher Zach. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their Saturday night. A couple hours left. And then rest of their Sunday. And then back to the old grind on Monday morning. I will talk to you guys in the next video.